I forget what was flying around. He's starting a studio up with a bunch of the Guild Wars founders.
Yep,
Called ManaWorks.
They're going to be starting up a new studio, and they're going to be making a new game. And with that size, they'll probably be able to get it out within the next year.
Yeah, that'll be cool. We had these two Guild Wars kind of successor.
Oh yeah.
Probably not.
I'll look into it and
the Ritlock's Critter Rampage too.
There you go.
like Brian's already. He may not seem it, but he's a very impressive coder with a really good background. Like I think he was the guy who developed BattleNet. So
He is one of the developers of BattleNet. He did all of the online multiplayer systems for Diablo 2. You can actually still see his touch in Blizzard, because if you ever notice the patches, the way that they stream down from you know, to be able to download and install from Dina, that whole system was something that he built. Yeah, the MPQ files that you see are the Mike O'Brien patch patch files, basically. That's what it stands for. So, yeah. He's got pretty good systems.
I'm really happy for him. It must be really hard to leave your baby behind like that.
Yeah, but you know.
I don't know how. Oh, wait, right. I don't know how authentic it is, but he did say, "Hey, I'm gonna enjoy playing the game as a player now." And it's like, okay.
Yeah.
It's kind of encouraging. I just hope it's.
I don't buy his anecdote about players not just pulling out the torches and pitchforks on the announcement that they want to play. It's an MMO we're talking about. That's that kind of crowd. I can't do that.
I feel like it just MMO crowds in general just. I feel like they just go crazy. It doesn't matter which MMO it is.
I was just looking through the Reddit earlier today, and it's just nothing but people bitching. It's
That's always
ridiculous how negative they are.
You just
Look at
don't.
literally every MMO Reddit. It's just
Not
Yeah.
WoW. Actually, no, not WoW or FF14. I tried to make a comparison, and I see nothing. I never see anything to the level
Trust
he
me,
gets.
there is.
You
Trust
have
me.
It's how it doesn't work
no
out too.
idea.
I
you're
felt
probably
the
right.
same until I started playing WoW and then trying Final Fantasy 14, and then I was like, okay, it's everywhere, not only.
Yeah, WoW's community managers and GMs and all the like, they frequently get docked.
It's like that for Warframe
It's
too.
pretty.
People just only
They're
complain.
toxic as fuck.
I
the
finally had
14
to stop playing
people.
WoW because they are just a cesspool.
The 14 people who parse logs are really vocal, and people who don't like their logs getting parsed are really vocal. So yeah, it's just a shit show everywhere.
Okay, so
Yeah, I guess I just haven't seen much.
an example on 14. An example in 14 will be when they announced the new races that
Also-
will only be female and male. So.
Also remember what 14 was like before they completely revamped the game.
Yep.
I don't know if,
Well,
I don't know if
I
you
wasn't
remember. I don't know if you had any like indications of the community at the time, but
I do not.
carpet matched the drapes.
Oh my god. Are you
One thing I
serious?
will say is 1.0 cutscenes looked really, really good. They really did for the time.
Did anyone see Albie just like floating, T-posing, this guy's going against the wall?
Only I'm less likely to get
I
wet.
miss-
He's asserting his dominance.
I miss the block.
I don't want to meet.
Kashyyyk, I'm gonna try Power Chrono for the anomalies.
Interesting.
I'm gonna have very well for CC, so if it goes bad or we
That's okay.
keep wiping, I will move to Renegade.
Yeah, so probably what I think we're just going to do is stick with this till 8:30, so halfway there. Take an AFK, perhaps do some comp changes if needs be, and then let's go for the rest of the hour. and see what their take is.
Are there any changes for Scourge for CM? Any trait changes or anything?
No trait changes. All you need to know is that, remember, your abilities will not go off unless you, like, they will not go off around you if you have a shade up. So if you have a shade up, be careful. And also, there is a problem with Desert Shroud actually if you don't have a shade up. Sometimes it just will straight up not work. You'll get the barrier, but nothing will happen.
Oh,
It
lovely.
actually just happened to me. So
If you drop a shade on like the group and then use an ability, it's not going to go off at all.
no, by that I mean no. Desert Shroud is in your F5. That affects only you. But the problem is sometimes when you don't have a shade up and you cast it, it just doesn't happen. It's a bug.
Okay, so sorry. So you do want to put a shade up, or you do not?
You do.
Like it's a must. Okay, got it. Okay, good to know.
Small arena, stationary boss should probably be fine.
Yeah, it will not matter here. The problem is Scourge is gonna feel so much more shitty on fights where you need to move a lot.
It sounds like it's more of an issue for heal Scourges who are trying to put shrouds on people
We'll
for
put
barrier.
food down here, so if you want, you can just stay right here.
Alright, I'm putting Scourge food down. I have
Don't
Scourge
put
food.
don't food yet. Don't put it yet because I do just want to go through a quick spiel of the changes and also just a general overview.
I got food. I'll throw it down already.
Thanks, bro. I mean, sir.
That's Scourge food, by the way.
I just want to go everything real quick. I already gave this expectations to everybody via whispers. I do just want to emphasize the fact that it's supposed to be fun, but they're going to be very challenging. The reason they're called challenge. A lot of you guys don't have as much experience on these fights at all. It is just incredibly important to keep your morale high. There's going to be no yelling at people, no getting frustrated. We're just supposed to hang out, have fun. If it takes us a couple times to do it, that's going to just make it that much sweeter when we finally do it. So again, I've seen that's what happens kind of in the past is that we have gotten really pissed off at each other, and that just doesn't make it. It's not conducive to a good CM run. So let's all be friends here. If you have any concerns, you can always if you don't think you can present in such a way that's respectful, just whisper to me. I can always either address that person specifically or the group as a whole. So yeah, again, if you get super frustrated, just whisper me and I'll handle it. Let's go with the changes.
Do I really sound like that though? Like, I know I have a quieter speaking voice, which does kind of tend to lapse into Batman territory, but
That'd be kind of fun. I like to see you just start yelling at people. You get next hit. You get one pass. You can yell one time tonight. Only you.
okay, I probably won't take it on my road.
Can I yell at
Okay,
least
I'll keep
once?
that.
No.
Oh,
No, you may
okay.
not. All right, let's talk about the changes. There's really not too much that's different. But basically, the number one big, there's basically two really big things. One is that he has 10% more health, so it's going to take more time. Number two is that there are going to be anomalies that are respawning throughout the platform over the course of the fight. This is why we're stacking scourges. We have a heal scourge and then two regular scourges. You guys are basically just an epi off of cooldown. This mechanic becomes basically irrelevant. We do have two people. This is just like normal at 40%. The anomalies are going to spawn. That is what Dragon and are going to be focusing on. I know I've whispered duel about this, but just to emphasize it again, play it safe. If you don't think you can get back, like if you're afraid there's going to be a red tornado or uppies or corners, just wait on the platform. Yeah, I would rather you waste 5 seconds than die, because every single time I did the CM, we had both people dying every time, including on our kill. So just play it safe. Also remember that when you break it, it dies a lot faster. So that's kind of the number one priority, is to break the thing in there. One thing that actually we didn't think would be that huge a deal, but it actually did end up being a huge concern, is that rezzing takes way more. When people go down, it takes 2 to 3 times longer to pick them back up. So that is why it's doubly important to do uppies and to get to the corners, and also to stack on tags so we can keep you healed. And then one last one, well, I guess kind of a combo of two. Breaks are more difficult, so just be sure that when I say break, break. And also, during the part where there's like everybody needs to break all at once, he used to have 3 lines, now there's 5. So just be extra careful during the part where we're all getting pushed out. And that's it. It's it's gonna be fun. It really is an enjoyable fight. This is just gonna be a I'm ready to go and have no questions ready check. Then we'll do food. Then we'll do another ready check.
When should I drop CPC?
Oh wait, I need CPC.
Yes, the wisp can be destroyed with CP.
Oh, so what do I drop then?
Mm.
Because don't I need epi?
You do.
Oh no.
That's what I'm
Okay,
using.
well,
Oh,
rip my
there
life
we go.
force.
Okay, cool.
Um,
Oh, sorry, I missed everything in the last 10 seconds.
I was asking when I drop CPC.
Cool. Just basically, I would do it basically whenever people's health is low. The reason you're bringing CPC is to block for jump, which of course not only do damage, but if the anomalies stay up for too long, they do this like that really annoying like stutter stun. Like it's like an instant stun, but it'll make you jerk as you move. That sucks. So I would just effectively drop it every time people are low on health and you feel as though a couple seconds of vulnerability would help.
Okay. And when did
I
the
got one
little
more,
ads
so-
start spawning? Just immediately?
At all times.
Yeah, we'll wait like till when the first one pops up. It'll be like there it is, and then you start epping, and then I believe you just do it off a cooldown. I don't even think you need to look and see if they're spawning because I'm pretty sure they spawn more frequently than every like whatever 12 seconds.
Are we gonna do it in order, or we just all do it at once?
You just all at once should take it down so quickly.
Just
but
fire
it
everything.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's irrelevant. Right,
Okay.
Kestrel, whenever you're ready.
Gonna be
Yeah, sorry, I do have one question. So again, between Sharky and Ryder, we should be good on quickness, right? So would it be better off dropping Time War for something more CC heavy, like Signal of Humility or Gravity? Or should I just stick to my usual rotation?
Quickness is only going to be good for one group. Is that correct, or somebody back me up? Because a Firebrand
only
can't
one
do 10 group quickness.
don't think
The
so.
Firebrand doesn't have 10 group quickness. The Firebrand
Yeah.
only has 5.
So
Yeah.
I think for now, let's do Time Warp. We can go from there and just see if the extra break is useful. And again, I do want to emphasize again that your special action key is going to be by far the biggest breaks in this fight. It does
Right,
something like 500 break bars, so it's the equivalent of a 5-second break.
It's the
So-
equivalent of more Signet.
Right, okay.
Yeah, exactly. So one of the, and then there's like all 10 of us using that. So you see, it's really, I don't think it'd be worth giving up that much quickness. That set if breaks are really bad, we can always readjust.
Right. I'll just
Yeah, I guess that is one of my concerns, just because we do have 3 Scourges, and that's usually not the strongest source of CC unless we took Flesh Golem. Like, Flesh Golem is one of the strongest breaks, but that does sacrifice a lot of DPS off of Plague Lens.
That's what I'm running.
See,
I'm running Grasp and
I have a
Golem.
lot of CC. I
Okay,
don't
well,
know,
yeah,
but-
you have a lot of CC. I'm just saying for DPS Scourge.
I bring double pets. Any questions, Jack, or are you good?
He went to the bathroom.
What a whore.
I know.
This is the one who's gonna drop food. Oh god, I hope he washes his hand.
What if it doesn't?
Then I needed my own food.
Yeah.
Well, now I gotta wash my hands. Thanks, Bruno.
I do. I still feel out of place. I need to make a charge so I have an excuse to like.
Make it
Like I
try.
need
was
a
about to
charm
say-
master if I'm running with you guys.
I was about to be
have
like,
multiple
oh, you can be our token, Silvari, but I'm like, nah, dude, I'm not gonna talk you out of playing a char. You should totally go char.
I have charge.
Hey,
It's not classes I usually play.
I have.
I need to make a char revenant because honestly, I feel like I can't play renegade without being a char.
I have charge revenant. It's really good.
I have play. I'm only playing this because I Scourge felt Alonian, so I was like, hey, you know, why not?
Okay.
So two things.
Have you guys? Sorry. Have you guys tried making like an Alonian human, just like a full-on black dude, like a big burly? He's got the dreadlocks, the goatee. Looks like a badass, and then you hear Nolan North's voice coming out of that.
Yep. Like, let me take off my
That
hair.
is-
Let me take off my helmet.
Right.
I have the dreadlocks.
All right, let's get this moving. Jack, will you drop food, por favor?
Oh, sure. Okay.
Did you wash your hands after going to the bathroom?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Okay.
You came back too fast. Not interested.
All right. So, power here.
No.
Condi,
Nom, nom, nom.
Mesmer,
And I will-
Healy.
And I will put, for the DPS Scourges, I will put this one here.
Oh, thank you. I already had it, but I'll take a reset.
Oh, shit.
Thank you so much. Okay, this is gonna
Oh,
be the
yeah.
ready to go. You ready to check? Be sure to wrench up as well. I will say we wiped on this guy at 1% twice last. So make absolutely sure you're wrenched up and stay wrenched up the entire fight. Okay.
One last
One
question.
thing of food.
Focus offhand or sword? Offhand.
Sword,
right.
I think.
Oh, and make sure not to snap ground target, because that might push you into the deadly tornado.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Let's get this started.
Don't remind me, I did that so many times.
Hold on to your special action key. Just all breaks. Remember, there's gonna be bombs after this. Breaks are good. Yeah, that's a. If we can do that every time, we'll be just fine. Back in position. Scourger should be epping like. Epping like Charles Dickens.
Wait, they're invisible on my screen.
Just happy.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
Just epping hope for the best.
Don't worry. Fuck? Okay.
Look at this. How nice.
I mean, isn't that what epi normally is? Just use it and hope for the best.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Condi Necro Life.
I kind of want to bring like Great Sword, Power Reaper, and Sun rating. I don't want to do. You asked me to do DPS. I'm sure it's going to be a disaster, but
What the
Reaper's feeling
heck?
really good right now.
It reuses the same
So
platform.
don't go up yet, guys. You should go.
Fuck.
Alright, never mind. Go ahead and wipe.
So depressing.
What happened?
Okay.
Okay, so this game's bullshit, and I was like, it was like an inch from the platform, but the game's like, no, you fly all the way down.
I just missed.
So I just trolled Drex. I put some Guild music on Spotify, and I'm listening to Torier the Forgotten City, and he's like doing something, and he thought it like his in-game music.
Good call. You may as well food up again.
Guitar or the Octavine music?
Torier.
Toriel's better
It's
anyway.
like the pre-match.
Oh, Toriel. Ah, she's one of my favorites, Monica.
Oh my
Still
god.
haven't
like,
played that game.
It's
One of
worth
my coworkers doesn't know how to pronounce Toriel, and so he pronounced her name like Tauriel.
3, 2, 1. Let's go.
I do know the meaning behind her name, though. Get it? The tutorial.
Man, Undertale genuinely lives up to the hype, but speaking of bad fandoms, that game's fandom is just absolute dumpster fire. Sorry,
Was,
that system.
all right. I was just talking in my D&D when I walked in. They were watching Rick and Morty, and we all agreed. Like, yeah, great show. Terrible fandom. Scourges, go ahead and just epi even now. It won't hurt him, but it'll still kill the wisp. Back in.
Perhaps the same could be said of all popular things.
Every time.
Yeah, but you know,
You ready to dodge?
they're like streams, sending death threats to streamers because they didn't voice the characters right.
I mean, people send that threats to everybody.
Yeah.
start
As it
sending
turns
death
out-
threats to people who keep sending death threats to people.
As it turns out, people are just terrible.
Yeah, in a nutshell.
Sounds about right.
Oh, I don't believe that. I believe a small subset.
There you go.
Surgeon's law. We've
Accurate.
reached a day and age where you can apply surgeon's law to humans. And I feel.
Really? Alright, I missed again. I cannot believe that.
Even if you
Stay
miss it,
here.
you should be able to recover by getting yes. Never mind, go ahead and wipe it.
No. I don't understand.
you doing?
I'm flying right into it.
Okay, but at the same time, which tornado are you hitting? Are you hitting the very first tornado, or are you hitting one of the later ones?
One of the later ones.
Okay, because it
guess
looked like you
maybe
hit the
even
first
later.
tornado. Yeah.
I hit the first one, but then I didn't have enough altitude to make it off of just one, so I went for the second, and then, oh hey, nope, like you're right on top of it. Nope.
That might be why then. Dive bomb the ground before you get to the last one, then take that one up. That'll guarantee that you have enough altitude to make it to the last platform.
All right, no more fuck ups, I promise. All right, well, famous last words, but okay, let's do it.
2, 1, let's jam. You know what's really nice?
What's that?
Cookies.
But not de-targeting every 5 seconds.
Also you.
Wait for breaks and the other thing I just should have dudes spawning pretty soon. Yep, first one's up. Go ahead and epi. Back off, do it. Back in.
That's good to see that during CM he doesn't say anything different.
I feel like our DPS is doing pretty good though. I feel like we're crazy. I don't know. Basically, it's good.
No, Kazik, we haven't got to the red tornado yet. Don't speak too soon.
True that.
Gliding boss.
Okay.
There we go. I got it.
There we go. See? No problem.
Remember, uppies are going to be at 75%. Big trick is just to know where you're going. So you see, now look at the one you're going to, and go.
What? I'm in a bad spot.
See how long it takes to
Go in a second.
It's okay.
Oh, not too bad.
God, wow.
Where are you?
I don't know.
100 miles away. Alright, recap. Back in and keep up those epi. % tornado, so watch the tornado because we're right behind us. What?
Wow.
This is forgivable at this point, but it will kill us if we don't agree.
Anyone untargetable. God damn it.
It should disappear.
Seems to be doing quite a bit of disappearing already on my end.
What's your model count set to?
That's probably it, actually.
as the big game. So it's gonna epi this uppies are soon, but not into 55. I'll try in just a couple seconds. We're going right to the right.
Yep. Use it. Two missed
Okay.
it.
It was on a tornado and nothing happened. Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
hold your brakes.
they're much slower around this space.
I'm gonna break in 3, 2, 1, break. Don't go to the right or you'll get retro. Back in. Get people up because we're in corners in just a moment.
Okay, corners are up. Get to it. Get back.
Just gonna fall around. Uppies are next. Get ready for uppies in about 2 seconds.
Uppies.
I'm literally standing on it.
Keep those epidemics going.
I'm trying to epi before I try to res.
I think Wasps are about to start, right?
It's 40%. Gonna break in 3, 2, 1, break it. Good job. I think corners are next. Get them up. Yep. Corners.
Oh, there goes my rotation.
Doesn't matter. Mechanics before rotation.
Okay, these are up, so dragon and driven. Dual, sorry. Probably uppies next. Yes, uppies. Oh my god, nobody. Yes! Oh, so proud of you guys. Hold your breath. Don't go yet, wait for the thing. Okay, now go.
What the? I didn't know that they targeted the whole platform with that.
Yeah, good.
Kazik?
So after you
Sorry,
defeat any anomaly, they
get
target the
people
whole
up.
platform with a bomb.
Just hop. Break in 3, 2, 1, break. Okay, hold on to them.
So after you kill an anomaly, they target the entire platform with a random bomb. that
Yep.
usually kills
Yeah,
them.
they do. Yeah, they do duel.
Oh.
Break in 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, break. I don't think this is gonna go. But let's give it a shot. Okay, go ahead and wipe it.
We had a lot of
We
cross
were-
talk during that attempt.
And we were at 2.5 minutes. Like, we were gonna hit the enraged timer for sure. We did have 1 uppies with no downs, which is good. But we need to, like, we're losing 2 to 3 people every time, every other time.
I kept on getting hit by something that was just like getting me down pretty hard.
You mean
That's the ads.
the random lightning strikes?
The ads will do that. That said, another thing is, please guys, Kazik is making callouts during those attempts, and it's important that he gets them out. If you interrupt him while he's trying to say something, then it slows us down dramatically. So try to keep questions to in between attempts.
Okay. I also did know, I didn't think about this, but I believe we have 3 power. I'm wondering if the eppies are slower as a result, because basically our only condition damage is the 2 scourges and the
Want
warrior.
me to change to renegade and see if that?
Thinking about it, I'm gonna take a look at the anomalies and see how long
I
it takes.
I also think that. Sorry.
The conditions are good. The conditions are good. It's not like it's getting capped.
Okay, alright. I will trust you. So I guess what we really need to do then is just making sure we're epping more, which will happen if people stop going. Like, the less people go down, the more people will be available to epi.
That's the problem, is that keep in mind, if people go down during this fight, the amount that you can res during the CM is dramatically reduced, which means that it takes a lot longer, which means a lot of people are not going to be doing. And that's the reason why we started to slow down dramatically in DPS, was because we were picking people up. So please don't go down.
Let's go.
The ruckus is finished. You're wasting your time. Initiated.
Huge part of it is just basically knowing which tornado you're going to get. Identify that a couple seconds in advance. Super easy.
Look at the conditions right now, and the only condition we don't have enough of is poison.
Oh wow, Scourge is a crank. keep up the eppies even as we do this. Yeah, the thing melted. You're right. Yeah, we're fine.
I can't. I mean, I didn't play Necro back when Epi was ridiculous. I can't believe how stupid it used to be.
Just twice as strong.
Yeah, it's still pretty dang strong. So yeah, you can appreciate why it gets hurt. Honestly, I think we thought that epi nerfs would be worse than they are, and actually, I'm kind of okay with what we got.
The big nerf was to epi bouncing. Just using epi as a resource is still good.
It's actually probably one of the most well-received nerfs ANET's ever done, where it was actually a reasonable nerf too.
I guess we're gonna have uppies at 75%. Tight. 1% is one right to our right. Right, go.
One miss. Pick up and let's continue.
Breaks. Continue to epi. Ball. Back in. We have uppies and 1%. So right to the side.
Uppy.
Good job. Dodge.
I'm just trying to listen to the zaps, really. If I don't see them in front of my quadrant, it's because they can always spawn behind me. Maybe I'll just swap more. Can't tell which torch I'm on. I'm on my Conda torch. Okay, good. As long as I'm on that one, not my bursting one. That's all that's important.
Just volt.
That is related to bolts.
Associated with volts, yeah. I guess
Electric.
somebody had to have a valid.
Also, why do you call them anomalies? They're wisps.
It's some idea that I don't know. Alright, so we're gonna have uppies probably in about 5 seconds. Keep an eye on the closest one. Don't go too early. That'll be probably right about here.
Go.
Yep, up.
I'm lagging a little.
We're gonna have just hold your break. When you run, don't go to the left side. So you have to come on it. Let's do this in 3, 2, 1, go. Jump. Get him up so we can corner. Just a bit.
Corners.
Uppies will be next. You ready for uppies?
Up.
I'm literally walking into it.
Kazuki, get out of there. As long as you're not.
I believe in myself. We're gonna break in 3, 2, 1, rip. Oh, a little more. Okay, good. You see how close that was. Backing, corners are next. And then we get to see those first. With the corners.
Damn it!
Corner is
And run!
I wasn't fully rezzed!
Didn't quite make that.
Sorry.
Frame off.
Oh, fuck. Boy. I nearly made it to the corner too.
Might not be able to break with 2 down. I'm gonna pop Spirit though. Let's give it a shot.
I just sent myself off of the edge.
I'm coming, drag. Nah, go ahead and wipe it. Is survivability maybe the issue? Like I don't. What brought you down?
I think somebody ran off the edge. One person missed
I missed corners.
missed corners.
I
And
stopped the res and got clipped by the tornado.
yeah, so those were the 3 deaths that we had before you called the wipe Kazakh. So basically just mechanics. I think our healing overall has been pretty damn awesome so far.
Oh, fuck, I forgot.
Our FP seem pretty good too.
It's just people gotta stop. No, don't go up!
Sorry.
Can Dragon get here? Nope. Go ahead and wipe it. Please don't start the fight early.
It actually was not Dragon. It was tackling who GG'd.
1, it was Gavis, and 2, it was I was saying don't start the fight.
I saw that was this Christian in the middle, but yeah.
It wasn't a scourge, it was a flesh call.
Rest begin. Recover. Return. Strength. Potency. Power.
Rolling on the ceiling. Alright, 3, 2, 1.
The circus is finished. You're wasting your time and mine. Knowledge is power. You will obey.
Just remember, every time I finish rotation, swap.
Push against me and hasten your pain.
All breaks, everything you got. Keep up those enemies, of course. Scourges might want to drop a barrier right as the bombs go off. I find they hurt quite a bit.
When I can acquiesce to the inevitable and survive.
Okay, I'm on my torch.
I need to try and find a mod for my targeting red on the ground so we can see it better.
I guess this is hard when you're a small character. Those big fat charm nuts in your face.
How did I get pushed off the back?
Right in the background.
Wouldn't be so bad if it's still.
Try not to too far ahead. Like I would just wait on this platform.
Yeah, I don't know, I got pushed off the edge
Need to
of
go to
that.
the ley line.
Here, guys, don't do too much damage. Wait.
I also missed.
Is there a way to get back up?
Yeah, the ley line.
Nope.
Go ahead and wipe it.
The ley line's not working anyway.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, those ley lines are just scenery. I did this once in Updraft, kind of caught me when I missed the platform once. I don't know what the frequency
The
response.
platforms are not here. The updrafts are not here because this is here.
No, okay.
It's a monster problem.
That's a pain in the ass.
Rolling down the street.
You know what would help, Kazakh?
What would help Kazakh?
If we had the healer split up.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. That would indeed
Oh, you're
be a
kidding me.
significant help.
I was wondering what was going on because I thought, oh, I'm getting hit pretty hard and not keeping
Sometimes
up.
I will be on long health for a while. I was like, huh, that's weird.
I mean,
Kazakh.
my barrier heals hits 10 people. But
Yeah, but the heals were not quite too Okay.
Also, the tower people should be with you because spotter.
Okay, let's see how it goes now.
This is the ready check to see if we're all ready.
I would like spotter, please.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
Wait, Kazu, you didn't give me spotter. You fiend.
The fuck, this is wrong.
They didn't give what? Spotter?
Yeah, screw it.
I need spotter.
Yeah, but it's not really a very convenient way of. I mean, I guess I could move the. I know it's not gonna help right now, but I guess. I just figured with Dragon leaving for half the fight, it would make more sense for me to keep the people who.
I mean, somebody else will get it. Regardless.
You can't block those.
You just notice my wrench has about 4 min clock. Probably good to re-pop now.
Fight and lose when I can acquiesce together and survive.
It's gonna be an uppies at 75%. Around 77. Take a look at the one you're gonna go. Hey, so
Let's go.
Behind us. Go.
It's like.
Didn't think I needed to buy it, but I guess I should have.
Where are you in there? God damn it.
Hey, all breaks, and then of course we have the wrist up. During this part, try to avoid the wisps as much as possible, because that'll make the special attribute go back. Barrier if you got it. Come back in. I will SNR you. 2%, we're gonna have up. Don't go too early. Get ready for it. Yep. Good, good. About to have just dodge.
Keeping thinking that's one of you being Sabir floating up there so fast.
I keep thinking. Keeps fucking me up.
These will just come in about 5 seconds.
Ready for dubbies?
Get ready. Just a bit too early, but now.
Literally standing on it. This is so frustrating.
Try to move toward one that's coming toward you. Hold your break.
It's worth noting that it's okay to go a little bit earlier than Kazakh making the call if you know when it's going to come.
3, 2, 1. Good. Back in, and we have corners. Try to go ahead if possible.
Corners.
Ah, fuck.
Puppies?
That's gonna get me. Yep.
Spirits down.
I'm standing on it. Oh my god.
Yeah, I was in the middle.
This
of
is
a
latency.
draft.
It has to be latency.
Okay, let's go ahead and will you do me a favor and just restart your game if you're having latency problems? Let's see if that helps.
Yeah, I knew that one was gonna get me. I was too far away from one.
So I got brought it up quickly. Let's go into a little more deep. For corners, if at all possible, it's generally better to go ahead. Almost going to be going. Even like sometimes the red will be on it, and it'll move off by the time you get there. If we kind of do it that way, not only can we get back in position quicker, but it also means that if we kind of have a more designated one that we're all running to, that means we'll all be in a group. We can keep the buffs, we can keep the heals, so on and so forth.
Yep. Most important thing though is whatever direction you do wind up choosing, whether it's one way or the other, but don't do the thing where you're like, oh shoot, maybe I should have gone to the other one, and then like as you're already halfway to running to one of them, that's a guaranteed down. Like if you're gonna go one way, just go for it.
As soon as you start running, it's the way about return.
Oh, another.
Make sure you choose it, or else you're gonna die. You're gonna die.
I will choose free will. Alright, 3, 2, 1.
You will choose the path that's there.
Path of fire.
That song stuck in my head.
Rush is good. Rush is great.
I love Rush. Rush is an excellent band.
Do you have a favorite Rush song?
Oh fuck. You know, I really like Marathon.
Oh yeah. I think if I had to pick one, mine would be Time Stands Still.
Oh, from Hold Your Fire. Hold Your Fire had some awesome songs.
The old Moving Pictures album.
Oh man.
Let's drive over here now because he's the biggest Rush nerd.
Oh really? Okay, I will bring it up to like.
Alright, I found a way to deal with super fast.
What's up? What you got?
If you break them, the epi instantly kills them.
Yeah, that's
But is it worth losing the DPS on? Because they die pretty fast
I
otherwise.
have that crowd control.
I mean, I guess if you can, as a
Yeah,
as a
if we RC hands them, I think it mostly breaks them.
just make sure that you have enough breaks for the break cases. That's all I ask.
Speaking of Hold Your Fire, did you know that album had Locke's unofficial theme song from Final Fantasy VI?
What's it
Okay,
called?
we're on the boss. Okay.
L's making it up backwards.
Upuse will be 75%. So at about 76, know where you're going. Try to pick one that's coming toward you. You ready for it? And go. Are you playing on your computer? Actually, wait. Don't answer that now. It's your actual fight.
Wow.
Breaks.
Like that one time you asked Winter something during this fight and he had to answer like 10 minutes later.
Like, what do you say? Oh, where are you? Oh, don't die. Oh. Okay. Come up. Yeah, uppies in 50%. like stuck in the middle. Uppies. You're gonna want to be in the middle of these chains, stacked nice and
Flag.
Well, if you're lagging, try to go early then, because I am calling it out. Maybe.
Where am I going? I'm flying.
Red. And we're stacked in the middle, like kind of between the chain. Uppy in about 3 seconds. Ready for it? So we're behind us.
Let me glide.
A reminder that since you're going to lose your special activation anyway, if you need to use it to get to an Uppy's, do it. 3, 2, 1, break. Back in. We're gonna have corner suit. Try to run to the forward one, so to the left. Right. Turn up.
Kill the wisp since you're here.
Back in. We're gonna have uppies in just a moment. Uppies.
I was in the air.
Hands down.
Stressful.
Keep going.
But good.
I was in the air.
Okay. Is everything okay with her?
3, 2, 1. Let's break. Never mind. Go ahead and wipe it. Guys, one down as possible to no good.
I used my 5 charge to try to help break the bar since we weren't quite making it,
And
and
then you broke yourself on the tornado.
on the tornado.
Whee!
You know that song and dance. Speaking of song and dance,
Sonic dance. You're too slow. I just want to emphasize that when I say break, you have to use all breaks, especially later on in the fight where we're going to be losing 2 people to the anomalies and other people might be down or dead. It's one of those things where if you miss even one break, it'll just regenerate to full.
oops, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Okay, sorry about that.
All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go.
The process is finished. You're wasting feedback initiated. I've beaten you, but you don't know.
All breaks. Breaks. Back in. dodge just a sec.
Why should I fight and lose when I can
Hit by
activate
a
the
key.
inevitable and survive?
He's at 75%, so it'll be 1%. Right behind us, go for it. He's at 1%.
It was close.
Ready for Dutch. And
So that meter for the special action key, what exactly fills that? Just attacking and hits? Or something?
Technically getting hit by the guy.
Okay.
you will see, basically, you have an accruing debuff. Buff, I don't know. And it gets like, I think when it gets 5 stacks is when you get the special action. That's why even if you don't have the special action, getting up aid will reduce that to 0, so you still want to avoid them even if you like just up aid, or just the special action.
If you touch the wind that takes you up, and you have those, you will cause damage to everybody around you.
And to emphasize, during upbeats you're going to lose it anyway. You may as well use it to get to the Speaking of upbeats, probably 3 seconds. Ready for him? Right here-ish.
Now.
Breaking 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Break. Back in, we're gonna have corners, go to the left. Right, corners up. Gonna have uppies in just about 3 seconds. Nice enough.
God.
Hold your brakes. Our anomalies will be spawning in 1%. 3, 2, 1, all break. 4, good, good. Right back in. I think corners are next.
You get right, corners. There they are.
So they go to the left, ahead, then forward. What? Oh. Keep going. Back up this. Uppies.
The corner mechanic actually goes beyond the main platform significantly.
Yeah, if you're in the air, it'll down you.
It'll down.
Yeah, it's one of the things that I told you about on the tiny twin guy. Any mechanics are going on.
2, 1, break. Break. Back in. corners. Probably up his neck. It's not. But just expect weapons. Cool. All breaks. Everything you got. Stay away from that tornado. Keep up the eppies, of course. Keep going.
May the sands take you.
Keep using those.
Spamming it.
Spam the epi as much as I can.
There we go. Get out. It's gonna be one or the other. Be ready for either. Corners.
Let's get him up and let's go. Expect uppies. The break will be good. Probably uppies.
Uppies.
Please let me reach it.
I got the spirit. Hopefully it'll be Ditcha.
Make me? Oh.
Alright. As well, hold your break. Break in 3, 2, 1, dip.
Thank you, Golem.
Get him. Surprise again, have a good job. Okay.
Yeah, we're joking.
We're getting up.
Of course.
I'm not gonna reach it. I'm not gonna reach it. Oh my god, that was close.
I'll get your hero up.
Uppies. No.
Yeah, I'm dead.
That's okay. Go ahead and wipe it. 14%, and we still have over a minute. If we hadn't lost somebody early, I think we're on track. So we're definitely making progress.
Alright.
Let's go.
So-
ahead.
If one of the wisps die, I need help. I totally need help. I can't
Yeah,
do
I
it alone.
was sure. I will have Albie. Albie, you're gonna be the backup. So if one of the two wisp people dies, you will make that a primary concern. You're right. I tried to see if maybe it'd be fast enough, but no, I was getting stuck.
No, I
It's not your
can't.
fault. Yeah, it's...
I couldn't because I had to wait sometimes to not die, not die returning from the first wisp.
which is good. The
So-
fact that you were up still made that a lot easier than it could. We can do one more attempt and then we'll take our FK.
So, the suggestion I have, I don't know. I am in the midst of the action. I just start lagging occasionally, and I think I'm lagging a little too much to be the guy to rely on to epi. Like, I know we have 2 epis, but both epis count. So, if it consistently happens, then maybe I should switch to something else.
What else would you be able to take that wouldn't be reliant upon?
I have Condi Zerker, and I'm honestly more comfortable on that than Scourge, but it's honestly up to you. Like, I can.
Let's give it one more attempt, and then I will consider some cut changes. Hey, going in 3, 2, 1, let's go.
It makes me feel better, Runa, that you have FE too, so never mind.
You could also maybe after this check your like your graphic settings, maybe lower those some.
Pretty sure it's latency.
Yeah. Could be, most likely, but it's worth a shot. Plus, I figure if you have lower graphics, it will still help the latency a little. Right?
No, latency is completely internet.
Oh wait,
It
won't it have like less to load? Like,
No, the loading is already on your side.
Okay.
Don't worry,
Sorry. Old
I'll
man
tell you.
Kazakh.
Yeah, it's how fast your client is able to respond to the game server and how fast that information exchange takes place, graphics.
What is that?
entirely.
I'd say I learned something new today, but you know I'm gonna forget in like a week.
At least you're better than my folks who tend to blame my video games for computer viruses when I was younger.
like
Something-
Nintendo games, like non-internet games.
What is this Steam you have installed on here? Is this what's giving us viruses?
I just had to have
No,
those
that is the porn
console.
world.
Oblivion was downloading cheats off the internet. So,
Watch that red.
Are you playing video games in this
Shit,
house?
Taco. Alright, try not to go ahead. Nah, never mind. You can go ahead and wipe. Sorry, I fucked up. Let's go ahead and take our FK.
Okay. So, do you want me to explain how latency works?
No, I'd rather let's discuss the fight. What changes we can make to make it better.
I mean, we're fine. Technically.
I'm seriously convinced though that my DPS is really bad, so that's why I'm saying I should swap to something else because
I feel
I
like
mean, your
those,
DPS is the highest with AoE, with cleave.
like I feel like Scourge is
I
still an
don't
easy
believe
enough
that.
class that it's like I think almost anything else. Because if you were on Banner Warrior, that would make you responsible for backup anomalies. And you see that's
I'm
going to
not
be even more
saying swap
difficult.
to Banner Warrior. I'm suggesting I play DPS Warrior.
We don't have that position available without extra steps. There are nobody in this group is just DPS with no extra stuff because those people are the.
All right, fair.
do we have DPS logs yet?
Give me 1 second.
I'm going to eat all the AFK.
Food is good.
That's what I hear.
Citation needed. We'll have to come back, do some experiments with your mouth, and let us know your findings.
I'll have to continue testing this.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a long-term experiment.
I mean, who says food is necessary?
Morgan Freeman meme.
This is my hypothesis, and I'm testing it out by eating food.
Now, I know back when I played WoW, when this was probably like 2008, 9, 10, something like that. I know my game would get really super fucking stuttery as soon as I got into combat, which was because of a set of mods I was running at the time. So I'm super extreme off chance maybe Arc DPS is causing some kind of stutter on your end whenever you're trying to use your special action. But obviously, it'd probably be easier to just keep plugging away at the fight than back out, uninstall it.
Well, that's the funny thing. I'm not running Arc.
Then I have no idea.
I never heard that Arc's like something about this last patch made Arc go local la cabeza.
I have never. I understand the convenience of Arc, and something else that bothers me is like how much people take it for granted and say it's the best thing in the world, but I really don't need it, to be honest. Like the whole argument about the build templates thing, it's like you need an add-on for that. You do realize, right? It's just
It
I
would tell you if
understand.
you were doing good or bad DPS, which is something you just assume.
So, question.
Whatever.
When Gavis, just to be clear, when you're saying you're getting latency, you're saying that you're looking at your ping and you're seeing that it's a high ping at the moment. Not that
Well,
it's
that's the
stuttering.
thing. My ping is perfectly fine. It's just like right now it's 47, but during the fight certain things happen delayed. There's some freeze ups, and then of course there's the running into the tornadoes and nothing happening. So my hitbox is lagging behind where I actually am on my screen. So
Okay. So two things. One is so you're not experiencing any choppiness though, right?
I'm not really like
Okay.
my ping is definitely going up and down as I stare at it. Like now it's 38. I don't know.
Okay, so I just wanted to make sure that this wasn't like, to Kazak's point, people tend to, say that they're dealing with connection lag when it's actually hardware lag, right? So I wanted to make sure it wasn't anything related to that.
How's your processing speed? Like, how much RAM are you using up in the test manager?
I'm glad you're asking him because if you're asking me these questions, I'd be like, I have no idea.
Kazakh, how much RAM of Gavis's are you using in your game right now?
Yeah, but
Why
RAM
are you
is
using?
memory. I know that.
This is all your fault. You're using all of Gavis's RAM up.
I'm using
It's gonna have to
39%.
Download more RAM. It's gonna take
Sorry, Gavis. Say it again.
Use the cloud.
Sharky with his whopping 6 Condi DPS.
Yeah, boy!
Damn, those YouTube
Yeah,
comments
if you
really
have a lot of
Kazakh
time, you
with-
want to just take a look and see what you're doing.
Kazakh with 777 power.
Ooh. Ooh, I like it.
Do you
Very
remember
lucky.
Sedan's Limit Break? Lucky 7?
Oh,
Wait,
dude,
no,
just do all seven.
it was not a lucky. It was not
It was
a
like a
limit break.
trance thing, right?
No, it was not. It was like a regular skill you could learn.
He had a lot of abilities that I just never used. Like, so many of them are so useful.
Sedan was just an auto attack machine. He didn't have the MP to cast any
Yeah,
of his
I always spent a lot of time stealing, and I just remember boss fights are just like didn't steal. It was a pain. I hate thieves in Final Fantasy game.
Yeah. Dude, the 1 in 30k chance or something in Octobine, Octopath Traveler.
Octovine Traveler.
So it's almost the same thing.
So how are we feeling about survivability? Like, I don't know how often people are going down due to damage. I think he does like single burst attacks. Like sometimes a person does take 3/4 of their health. We got around that by having our chronomancers go minstrels, and then like their wells would heal for more. Do we think that's necessary now, or is healing like not at all a concern?
As a person with 30k health, I have not noticed any problems, but
Where?
I think up to this point, our survivability has been fantastic. The only issues that I've really noticed has been the result of mechanics.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say the damage, at least on my end, seems totally fine. 16k light on 1,000 toughness. I'm taking hits. It's not like putting me into a danger zone or anything. It's like 2/3 my health at most, so that's fine. Yeah, it's mostly just mechanic fuck ups. I can switch to which trait is that? I could run All's Well That Ends Well, so my wells heal. I could kind of trait around that. I'm not really running minstrels at all, but you can get something in there.
What do you give up for it?
it's
So
like
it's on the chrono, it's a tree.
5%.
Yeah, so I would be dropping Time Catches Up, which is my shatter. So my shatters gain. Read this and
Super speed.
that's time, but it's not at least tooltip. Yeah, shattering my illusions gain super speed, and
There
I
you go.
deal 10% or is it me or
How often do you find yourself
Just
shattering
shatters, okay.
or chrono?
It's not
Pretty
about
often.
shattering.
It's about continuous.
It's a 10% damage increase.
Yeah,
It's just
so
a flat
10% damage
Okay.
increase with shatters that get moved in
I'll level
parallels, so I'm giving up a little bit of damage for
Also,
Okay,
a little bit of healing.
Declan. Big difference between you and Gavis is that Gavis is making much better use of his Desert Shroud. Like his DPS with Desert Shroud is over 100,000. Yours is only about 50. That's basically all the DPS difference that you have between the two of you. So that's what you need to do better.
How do I do that better?
Gavis, how do you Desert Shroud?
Well, it's just adjusting to the change. I did practice a little bit. You can't just not have a shade down when you use it. You have to use it. Try to use it right when you put down a shade, and that's what I've been doing.
That's what I've been doing, which is confusing, because when I heal, I put out a shade and then do 4 or 5, and then keep doing DPS.
Gavis,
Are you using it before you put the shade down?
No.
Okay. Well then, I don't know. It could be
I do it in
I don't know
that
how to
order.
say this without sounding like a dick.
Oh wait,
I don't know what it is.
One other thing that I did notice. Oh shoot, never mind. I was about to say Soul Cleave Summit, but actually, it turns out that that's my DPS. Never mind.
Got another. Soul King Summit is 5 people, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna say, just because now Dragon
Can
is
you
also doing
link
it, so now we're gonna get
Scepter
a boost.
1? Can you link Chrono Scepter 1? I need the name.
Oh, the name.
Wait again. I'm in it.
Oh, I should drop some food, right?
This is the back from the AFK one, so after this ready check, drop some food, por favor.
Okay. I'm so glad my chef profession is getting some use for everyone.
Yeah, oh,
More
it's
man.
very useful.
Aether Bolt, Aether Blast, and Aether Clone. That's the one.
I should get link weapon chains.
You're also canceling your autos a lot.
Just swapping weapons
Like-
cancel your auto? Because I'm
It's
trying to.
really easy to do.
Anything cancels your auto.
Okay, because I'm trying to keep swapping to get bursting to keep going off, so it's probably me messing it up with that.
It's all about that third auto. A third auto, even if you have something up that's coming up on priority, you hold, you just get that third auto off, and that's a lot of damage.
Okay, that's probably one of the main differences then. I'll have to work on trying to get that third one off.
Yeah, no, on DPS, that's my single biggest hang up, is the auto attack chains.
It's even harder on Weaver. Like, that's a class I'm more learning, and I'm actually enjoying it quite a bit. It's just counting, and
Yeah,
it's just all about getting those autos in.
It's like
Let's
playing
get
a
some
Mozart
food.
piece on your keyboard, but
All right.
Sword's actually pretty good. Sword's actually really not that bad anymore. It's actually pretty easy to learn.
Dick.
We're gonna eat it all, even without meat.
If it were up to me, I'd actually be playing it right now, but it's a power.
And fruit salad. Amazing
Yummy,
acidic food. Fruit salad with mint.
I can
Yeah,
see
Uncharted,
that
it
working
sounds good.
if you're straight with the mint.
It's just like, you know, the most amazing, incredible food that gives you these magical powers. Fruit salad with mint. I don't know, that just sounds funny to me. It's
I
always funny to
can't
me.
remember if I meet Umbra Vegetarian.
Alright, guys. 3, 2, 1. Let's do this.
So serious.
Serious.
Please call me that
Now
name
swap.
in my life. Thank you.
Okay, there we go. That
I
feels a
forgot
little
your
better.
name was Sam until after I said it.
They had the RPG, Serious Sam RPG, which is like, it was weird. It was actually pretty fun. It was like very. Breaky break.
Remember, it's the full body picture.
How much this damage? Oh, I'm not on the stack. That's probably why.
Like he's that. Don't talk back.
They got the papers in the trash.
I think I've just tiny tunes every time we have our fun. Yep.
Yeah, the hiccups are becoming more frequent now.
Try. Holding your breath. Drinking a glass of water upside down. No, I know you're referring to like connection hiccups.
And they also help.
My God, please give it to me. Let me jump.
You okay? Now you're here.
He's down there. Don't try to engage. Go.
Go.
We are fine.
Alright, I actually can't win.
Get them up, everyone around. Uppies in just a little bit. Uppies is one right behind us. Go, go, go.
I believe. Yeah, that's cool.
Up and spear. Hopped. Great. Great. 1% uppies in just a moment. Here it is.
I don't know what to say.
You're really far out there. That's part of it as well. Like, there'd be no reason for you to go all the way across the arena. It makes me think maybe you're chasing after a current that's running up.
Oh yeah, you want to be going into them.
Maybe I'm viewing about it all wrong. Nah, I'll try again.
What I would do is just try to look at one in it, and look at the one you're like be like.
Yeah. Remember that they all go in the same pattern. They all go clockwise around the platform, so you want to be going counterclockwise.
So you're ranged. I mean, you want to be on the stack a lot, but if you need to live a little bit, it's not going to hurt your DPS that much.
Yep.
Just a little bit, then. Don't let it go.
I'll put it this way.
Get them up quick. We have uppies very soon. It's about 1 second away. Go.
Right, that is.
Rescue.
Yeah, that I say. You lose a lot more DPS when you go down.
Right. Tornado's gonna be on the left side. Watch out. Breaking 3, 2, 1. Right, back in. Let's move around. In this place. Go to the left. One.
I wasn't paying attention. No, it was on me.
If people are quick, we're gonna have uppies. Uppies here. Just wipe it. Alright, it wasn't even just the last one. We are still every single time losing folks to mechanics. Is there anything we can do to make that easier? I'm still seeing 2 to 3 people go down with every uppies.
Would you like me to scream louder?
No, I would just like people to not go down to uppies.
I know, I'm just trying to think of ways, like, because if people are having trouble seeing the mechanics, or knowing that the mechanics are happening, then we can make a point of being disruptive about it. That's about all I can say that we can do about other people not being able to do mechanics.
I do also have to remind everyone that when you go down, it takes 2 to 3 times longer to pick people up. It's gonna just drop our DPS. You saw we keep getting very close to that DPS to the. And this is not a fight where you can survive long with your range hammer go.
Also, Facklin, are you making sure that you have at least 2 shades up?
Oh, no, I'm not.
Yeah, that's probably part of it because of Sand Sage. You get expertise for each shade you have in place.
Oh! I was not aware that was a thing.
Little bit higher, but not too much.
3, 2, 1. Let's do it.
Yeah, I've only been ever casting out 1, so I can make sure I keeps them up. Whoops.
Yeah. There's a lot more.
You know, you wanna just spam them on us.
Right? Whenever I say that, I think All Might from fucking.
My Hero Academia!
Yeah, that one.
Season 4, baby. I'm so excited. Season 4. And also, I've read the manga, so I know what's about to happen, but it's fucking crazy. I'll gush about it later, though. Goes.
My favorite mangoes are the ones that I eat.
I love reading mangoes.
My favorite mangoes are the chocolate covered ones.
Actually,
From
Hey.
Costco?
I had bad chutney on a plane once, and I haven't been able to eat mangoes ever since.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm on a Junji Ito kick lately.
Is that the one, the guy with the fault line? And
Yeah.
did you see the? Did you see the thing?
Get
Yeah,
him.
I'm sorry, you need to get someone up?
Get him. Alright, enough chatter.
I'm not sure.
The power of anime.
Right, of course.
Power of God and anime on my side.
Okay, first up is at 75%.
I keep thinking that's a contradiction because you're always trying to kill God.
Uppies now.
Lag strikes again. Okay.
Stall breaks. Kill him up quick. Let's keep those eppies going. I'm getting stunned.
Get rid of uppies. Uppies!
Eppies here. Oh my god, I can kiss every one of you.
Oh.
Blue. On the hand, like a gentleman. Touch. Blue. Gentleman.
Kisses.
Sorry, what was that?
I'm ace. I don't really go for kisses. But
How about a
That's valid.
power to the-
friendly? Well, then I guess you better start messing up again.
I mean, at the same time, you know, it could be like, I would totally play video games with you. And that would be true because we're doing that right now.
Luke.
So, dude.
You don't play Dr. Mario with cats, still kick your ass.
I've actually been thinking about playing that with Bruno on Saturday night.
Who is the lewdest person here, I wonder?
Arceus.
Dragon, absolutely.
It's Sabir, who is about to do uppies. So just a moment. Ready for it? There's one right to the left. Uppies.
Nice job, everybody!
That's 2 in a row, right?
Yeah.
We're up to 3. Six. Let's see if we can drag this out of here. Right, breaking 3, 2, 1. Back in, we're gonna corner, try to move ahead. There we go.
Corner! Back in.
Uppies will be next, so uppies in about 5 seconds. Ready for it. Keep behind this, go.
Trace!
Fuck. Yes! Beautiful.
Go for 4. And Dirty Rich.
Because they're jinxing it at this point.
Nope, that's why I was never going for 4.
Staring at his face.
3, 2, 1, break.
Nice job.
Good. Anomalies have spawned. Probably corners next.
Corner's next.
Oh, it is.
Definitely corners next.
Corners.
Corners. Go behind.
Don't jump over, don't jump over, don't jump over. Okay, now you can jump over.
Expect uppies next.
Uppies are next. Uppies. Oh, we're so
Just
close.
want to. I'll be fine with just one now. That's yeah.
That's fine.
DPS is really good too. Like as a result. We're gonna just hold your brakes. We're gonna try to be in the middle. Try to stack up. Okay, we're gonna break in 3, 2, 1, go for it.
I was out of that circle.
Ignore more brakes, a little more, guys. Alright, can we tip it over? No, hold. No, keep going. Just keep trying to break it. Just break.
Right.
No, stop. Hold your brakes.
Hold on. Everybody's got one now.
3, 2, 1. All brakes. Go. Yeah. Sorry, Dragon. I'm sorry. That was totally me.
Your search and rescue?
Corners.
Go.
Corners. Albie, you are going to be back up for Wisp.
I swear I was outside of that circle, then I got
Okay.
hit by 2.
It's okay.
Whatever, it doesn't matter.
All brakes. Every brake you have. Yeah, Albie, you should kill him. There's 2 Wisps up. Albie, if you could go kill one.
There.
Are you not in? He's
Either
not in the voice. I need. Who else can do the quarters?
quarters. Where's Dragon?
He's
Hold
on.
on.
He's on a.
I mean,
Yeah, if you would.
Guys, I really need help, please.
Albie is not.
I'm dead.
Puppies. Pop Spirit.
I'm full BC now.
It's popped.
Much better.
Oh, I'm back. Oh, just in time.
That's alright. Go ahead and wipe it.
Oh, that's tragic.
Why is Alvin not in call?
Yeah, why is he not? CMs.
Oh yeah, I guess I never realized it this entire time.
I'm surprised that those little anomaly platforms hit so many times with the lightning right afterward. And especially the little one that covers the whole platform.
Yep.
It was really close though, 10%.
11, but yeah.
Oh, well.
Oh, he's got a mic, right?
Sorry, I'm talking with Albie real quick.
okay.
While I'm able to respond. So yeah, like, yeah, it sucks that Abby didn't go. I maybe panicked a little bit, or not panicked, but I didn't make a call. But basically, if we like it is, we need these anomalies going down, or we will start dying. So like, if nobody can do it, and you are a DPS and you have the capacity to do it, you should go over and kill the anomaly. Just because Dragon, it is impossible for Dragon to do it alone.
I'm gonna go down to other wisps. They are going to start hitting me. So I go down in one platform and I die. That's what happens. That's why I need help.
It says
Because I need
working.
someone
Why isn't
else
it
to at
working?
least kill one extra wisp when it's 3 of them, so I can actually,
Yes.
survive. So
I've talked to Abby. We're now all on the same page. We're gonna be fine. We got just 30 minutes left. There's probably about 3 more attempts.
I'll
But
try.
if we kill him right here,
Figure it out later.
no problem. I mean, we got
Oh
him.
crap!
What was that? 12%? Like, we
11,
absolutely
yeah.
have the ability. 11, sure. Let's go with it. We absolutely have the capacity to do it this tonight.
Yeah, totally.
Uppies in a row with nobody going down. That's going to be absolutely pivotal to get into this fight, because not only people not going down, like our DPS was totally on point. It gives us a little extra time, for instance, if we lose an anomaly person or we have a hard break or something like that. It gives us a bit of an extra buffer. So continue to do that.
We could totally do this.
We've already Garbless. Simon and Garfunkel.
Garfunkel is my
Sorry,
favorite cartoon
sorry.
cat.
I had to take care of some damage control. I'll deal with that later, I guess.
You can take out your frustrations on Sabir in 3, 2, 1.
Let's take out our frustrations.
It's all good, Albie. We're all on the same page, and we did really well even considering. And now, with your expertise, we're totally gonna kill this right here.
Fucking murder it. Fucking murdered. Fuckity fuck.
Cause like you're gonna ruin the mod economy if you do
Yeah,
that.
agreed. Yeah, maybe let's say 1 every 2.
Stonks.
Yes, tanks.
Oh my god, they're making the stonks meme, Tuck. Are you proud of them?
Speaking of memes, I did show my my D&D group yesterday. Oh, they fucking.
Oh
they
my god.
fucking.
Oh, they fucking.
Have you not shown them like your raid memes that you do like the
Oh, I guess I should though, huh?
I don't want ice cream anymore.
What is the one I changed where it's like, hey, you can practice on the golem right away? I'll post that. I'll post that just a little bit.
If I missed that, I was going to be PISSED.
SSD?
You're gonna be Poseidon? Dude! Yes.
Damn.
You're gonna have uppies at 75%? Right, expected. Just a moment, there's one right to the right.
Uppies.
A la derecha.
A la derecha.
This game sucks.
I'm sorry.
A la izquierda. Todo el resto.
Muy bien.
All breaks,
X3.
everything you got, just remember your special action whenever you can and avoid the uppies.
Did it.
Back in.
We saved video games.
oh my god.
Go ahead and wipe. What happened?
I got hit by one of those wind streams, even though I swear I was out of it.
Gotcha.
It reminds me of just Zero, where I just feel like gliding hates me.
Zero. I liked him in Mega Man.
Mega Man, Mega Man.
Those are called hammer joes.
Whoops.
I swing the mighty hammer.
Don't have
So
my
you
wrench
watch
on.
your back. Ah! Shut up, I don't need you. Double check your food and wrenches as well. Oh, actually 7 minutes. I think I will pop mine.
Albie. Tell Marco I say hi.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
Very quickly post them.
Also remember to tell him stonks.
They're actually still spam messaging me. Oh my god.
Come back in. Ready to dodge.
You can make this brief intermission to look at the stonks.
Oh geez, speaking of memes and all that stuff, apparently Wendy's is making a board game or something.
I mean, I think the KFC dating scene is like
Yeah, I was about to say,
impossible.
can you top that? That was amazing.
I mean, I can top Colonel
It's free.
Sanders in
It's
that
free on
game.
it's free on Steam, Cassick. Please download it.
Basically,
Is it like Colonel Sanders?
yep.
Yes.
Colonel Sanders.
It's anime Colonel Sanders,
Oh,
and
the
it's
fucking
amazing.
visual novel. Yeah.
Because I'm now starting to wondering if this is the new age of thing where it's gonna be like all this stuff.
I'm sure everybody here has enjoyed the Rivals Aether dating sim they did for April Fools.
Oh my god, the polar bears.
Ubbies is one right behind us. Go,
Up,
go.
up, up, up.
Hi.
I mean, Burger King released a Mario Kart clone back in 2005 for
Let's
Xbox.
sorry, let's focus
It's
on
not really,
Let's
Yeah.
focus.
Yes, please.
For a little bit.
all breaks, everything you got. And keep up those Ubbies. A little bit more. Go más. Get back in, expect those Ubbies in just a few percent. It's coming right up, there's gonna be one right to the left. Yep. Good job, guys. I have been getting consistently better. So get ready to dodge. And
No, George is super excited.
I like the way my name makes him like that. I know this is incredibly arrogant, but I just love the way the word captain. Explain ads. Okay, so you don't have to worry about it unless. Oh, hold on, somebody's down. Go back. Get them up. So don't respond to the salve. I will just tell you. So basically, you're gonna be the backup person. Marth and Dragon are gonna be the people primarily do it. So you'll only go if they die right now. All you need to do is float across, break the bar if you can, and then just kill the anomalies as they spawn. By the way, we're gonna have puppies in just a minute. The important part, puppies first.
Up.
Sabir.
Don't forget, you can use your special action.
Hold your break. The important part is don't fly back too quick, because if you're in flight during a corners and uppies, or like if the tornado's in the way, you will die. So it's more important to just wait until the mechanic goes, then come back. We're gonna break in 3, 2, 1, break. Watch that tornado.
Tornado.
Back in. And
Thank
we're
you,
gonna
barrier.
have the corners next.
Corner.
Corners, just do the one right next to us. Good job. Uppies will be next. Expect uppies in 3 seconds.
Uppy.
Oh shit.
I gotta
Get
cut
your
it
quick.
Okay, there we go.
Just hold your break. This is probably around 7 anomalies to spawn for Duel and Dragon. We're gonna break in 3, 2, 1. More, we need more breaks. Okay, good, you're good. Expect corners next.
Corners up.
Yeah, just one right next to us.
I'm nigh invincible.
Woohoo, Duel, oh no!
Oh my god.
You're
That
on.
was the only corner I had left.
So you'll start working on up.
Uppy.
After this, I'll be
What?
head over to the platform.
Yes, I am. Okay. What do you need?
I should have just stayed on that platform.
Oh, hi.
Hold your brakes. Okay, it's gonna move the hand. Okay. 3, 2, 1, break. Keep it on. Keep braking. Keep braking.
Wait, I'm gonna need a
No,
second one.
hold your brakes. Hold them. Okay.
I can kill the second one, but they need just
4,
heals.
3, 2, 1, break.
Down.
More brakes. Just go ahead and wipe it. We don't have the brakes for it.
Albi went before he had to.
Oh, I'm
You
sorry.
don't have to go right away, Albi. Just when it's every 10% starting for 40. You went way earlier and you died to that.
I'm sorry. So it's only every 10%? I actually do not think I knew that.
No. The first one is a 40, the next one is a 30, and after 30, it sort of gets every X amount of seconds it spawns. So by 20%, you just are on full-time wait.
I see. Okay.
Albi went to a
it's-
platform that the waste was already dead, so there were the red AoEs. So he
Okay,
died to
I
that.
haven't done the mechanic myself, so if I didn't describe it that well, I apologize. But yeah, just wait for one to spawn, then you can go over to kill it.
Maybe. Like, I made a detailed post on it, like 10 points you need to know about doing that.
In what channel?
In Spirit Bear.
Oh hey, look, 10 points.
One of the platforms is a lot smaller, so generally those circles are harder to dodge. But one of them is a lot larger, so it's easier.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
The focus is 6 feet tall. You're wasting your time and mine. Evacuate initiated.
Bingo.
Yeah, that's one of the words I do. I think Echo would say Dingoes.
Is it you the person who taught me the word cosas?
Cosas?
Si.
Oh, but...
Casas de Bruno.
Alright. That's my number, by the way.
Las cositas pequeñitas.
No, they're big. They're big.
Las chiquitinas pequeñitas cositas.
Get ready for
You're demonetizing.
These are getting demonetized on all tonight.
Sharky just did it, Spanish.
It's like an hour. Is it like a new record?
See, I told you I'm the most, dude.
Give me that sick necro juice.
Wow.
It's the hard spot on the 4G.
Sorry, I don't get the song thing.
It's just the stocks.
It's
Kids these
the
days.
it's the meme economy. The exchange in stocks.
Uppies at 75%. Uppies?
Happy?
Good job! Wish I had chocolate to give you guys every time we got it.
I have chocolate.
Actually, just wish we had chocolate. I had chocolate in general.
Yeah, chocolate is good.
Remember, just start back in the weekend. Oh,
That's just unfortunate.
oh, hi, how the you are.
Hi there.
Yes, an arm and pet will give you one.
Hey, I want limbs too.
Then we go down.
Look at
Yes, can do.
Get people up quick. Uppies in just a moment. This one right to the right.
Happy? Happy?
I'm seeing some people special action onto them. Remember, that's good. That's fine. If you want a special action onto the tornado, that's a good idea. Yeah, it's smart. You're gonna lose it anyway, so you may as well use it.
Just saying, my DPS is almost as like my barrel per second is almost my damage per second.
That's it. Woo! That's really close.
scary.
Some of you guys are just sucking your stomachs to not get hit by that tornado. Alright, serious eyebrows.
This time. This time.
It's personal.
We'll get him up. Up using like 1 second.
Uppy.
Happy?
It's okay. Going early is okay. Going early
Not
is
gonna
fine.
reach that one. Oh fuck me!
Spirit. Let's just wipe
It
it.
will get them.
Let's wipe it.
No?
No, I went into the uppy and it launched me just high enough for me to get down and then fall off the platform to my death.
Wow.
Thank you.
I am missing 0.2% boon duration. I'm not really sure where it went.
That's okay. 0.2% boon duration is nothing.
Compared to with
It's
the
something
French
to me,
remake
okay?
on the game.
So it's 9:20, so we have 10 minutes. So this might be the last attempt. We might have one more after this. Okay, I do just want to say just a hashtag set proper expectations. What I'm going to be doing for the 60% onward phase, I'm just going to say, like up east and corners, up east and corners, up east and corners. It could be it'll be a break instead. The breaks come interspersed. So if I say uppies and then a break pops up, don't be like, what the fuck, Kazakh? Because I figure the break is not something like it requires less forethought. So instead of me saying uppies, we might have a break, I'm just gonna say upbeat. And if I'm a liar, that's why I'm setting this expectation. Okay.
Also, don't necessarily rely on the callouts to be 190% accurate. Remember, we've been doing this fight all night. You know how it works too.
Yeah, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So basically, I've never made a mistake in my life. But if you want to say, but Kazakh, what about that time you made a bad? You made the mistake of mishearing me.
That's right.
That is the story, and I'm sticking to it.
You can glide when you go happy, so you can like stay in the area for a bit, by the way.
Yeah, that's a good call. If you think you're gonna hit the ground too quickly, go ahead and glide. Like, maybe you pay 1 second to knock me down. Yes, if it was recorded and you're like, here's proof of you Kazakh, then it's the ghost.
It's edited. It's a forgery.
Yeah, that could have been any Kazakh.
Hashtag not my Kazakh gun.
Kazakh's actually on Mesmer. Pricey. Full jaw.
Oh!
True
When I can acquiesce to the inevitable and survive.
That's for sure. He's doing this entire time.
Can I just say, the player Mesmers in comparison to like all the bosses, like you got Zara, you got Queen Jenna during season 3, like the player Mesmers just kind of suck, don't they?
I mean, they
No,
used to be
the
fucking
player
overpowered as hell.
Mesmer. The player Mesmer is super overpowered compared to a regular Mesmer.
Yeah, but I mean, like you can't like create giant like city-sized domes or turn into like big fucking Evas or anything.
I mean,
It looks like we got short-changed.
Supposedly, a single clone would be a concentration spell. So
Mulligan? Mulligan?
Yeah, Mulligan.
Now you gotta be thinking of Queen Jenna sewing her giant mecha Mesmer version against Zera.
Like the
She made like a Kralkatoric illusion back in the fluff to like scare off a bunch of Char, I think.
no, it wasn't Char. It was to confuse the branded minions into thinking that Kralkatork had already made it through the area, and so they moved on to the next.
Right.
That's what wound up saving Ebon Huck.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Just saying, why don't we get all the dragon illusions?
To
Yeah,
be
especially-
fair, I mean, we have, what was it, Casimir, who can turn you into literally anybody, and you can fool an entire Blood Legion, keep an entire army of Branded, so...
And they're dead.
And Awakened, so...
Next,
She has Detect Lies permanently cast.
next Mesmer specialization, Summoner.
And her clothes are an illusion.
That's true.
What? Let's go. He was a
oh my god, bad English has been triggering me at work. I'm like, you guys were meant to know English to work here. Like, how are you here?
Is this our last attempt, by the way?
It'll be our last attempt if we can get to the 60%.
I would like to ask to fully concentrate this time then.
Let's fucking do this! All breaks.
Well, I refuse your refusal.
Right, guys, respect Dragon's wishes. Back in. Ready to dodge and do it.
When I can acquiesce to the inevitable
Next
and
spot.
survive.
Take this. Here's the first one. Second. Third. Four. Watch out for the orange. Last. Everybody make sure to get on the platform.
We are good.
Excellent.
Okay, Hubby's at 75.
Stand in the center. Remember, if you're standing on one of the corners, you're gonna get launched up by tornadoes.
Okay, 1%. Right to the right. Good fun.
Bubbies.
Cool.
It's okay.
All breaks. Everything you got. Keep up them dark. Hug in the middle. The puppies will be in just a moment. Any second now. Left.
Too strong to stay down.
Get rid of the Dutch. Guys, let's do this.
Shit, I feel it. I feel this.
Puppies in about 2 seconds. Sorry, right about here.
Happy?
Glide.
Good job. Break is next. Do it.
Stack back up.
Hold a little
On the left.
3, 2, 1, alright.
Spread out. Good job. Back in.
Corners are next. Try to go to the left.
Stay on group. Alright, move.
He's right behind us.
Pick up.
And
Get
we
back
have
up.
Uppies in just a moment. Still need uppies.
Uppies.
Glide.
Get them up quick. Here, I'm hopping spirit.
I think.
Get out of there, Kev. Yeah, it's fine. Just keep going.
We keep going.
Breaks. Gonna make it 3, 2, 1. Do it.
So we just left.
The barrier.
Yeah, I probably got it a bit. Go ahead and just stay put. Corners will be next. Yeah, corners. Hello.
Welcome back.
Get them up quick.
Gotcha. Let's go.
Uppies next. Uppies. Good job.
Oh, you can't do it when you're there. Good to know.
Breaks. With 6. 3, 2, 1. All break. Back in. Corners next.
30%.
Good, I got the epi off before I went up.
To the left.
Corners.
I guess.
Feel that paralyzing mist.
May as well.
And
Uppies next.
up. Oh, never mind.
All breaks.
Shoot.
Every time, I'm like, I don't understand how I'm in that circle still.
I need a backup for waste.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
You,
I'm dead. I'm dead.
Dead.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, thanks. Do what you can. I'll be. Oh, never mind. I'm dead too. Alright. It's alright. Go ahead and just wipe it. It was still really good though. We got what, 14 and then 11%.
Yeah.
Yeah, really good. Like I said, we probably weren't going to get it tonight. I'd say we did very well. We made a lot of progress. If you don't like where your DPS is at, that is why we assign people these roles that they're going to stay put. So again, just go against the golem, refine it. If we can get that DPS even higher, we will totally end this. Now, if anybody would like to stick around, I'll be doing some strikes.
I will join you for strikes.
Yeah, I'm down for a strike.
While it's on my mind, if you have any suggestions, ideas, anything like that, you can always pop them right in the CM channel. We can always use refinement if you think that something we did tonight didn't, or there's something more we need to focus on.
All right. My suggestion. is more smooches.
I could invite my boyfriend.
Sure. Yeah, I was about to ask Ox, but if he is available, he is totally welcome.
Oh, I didn't see you there.
Would that work, Kazik?
Isn't easy.
Bruno inviting his boyfriend?
I had a suggestion for how we could make raids better.
Hit me with that.
More smooches.
I will not be the one providing. Here, how about if we get 5 uppies in a row with no downs, I will provide all smooches.
I like it.
Good compromise.
I like it. I like it.
Oh,
And it
Greg
provides-
said yes, by the way.
Hi, Rexo. Hello.
Wow.
Oh my God, are you going on your thunder?
Yeah.
You know it, baby.
Oh my God, let's all do it on our thunder.
That Max's can't. But he's leggy.
With his leggy.
He's
Oh,
leggy.
Fine.
Poor Max.
Poor Cassie.
So,
Oh, he
is,
just couldn't. No, he's. Did the Alvi leave? Yeah, Alvi.
someone's kind of been coming in and out of the chat. I don't know if it was Aldi or not.
No, he hasn't been on the chat. He's just been he's having a roughie. Take it easy on him.
Yeah, no, just I hear like I have notifications on, so I hear the entry call.
You don't.
Yeah, that.
Beep pop, beep pop, beep pop, beep pop.
So is there like a cooldown on strikes, like a 24-hour?
24 hours.
Daily
Let's
reset.
get reset.
Okay.
Listen, you can go on a second character. You get partial rewards.
Hey Kazik,
What?
see the did you see the thing that I linked about Locke from Final Fantasy VI?
Take a look.
Is in Black Lion Werewolf.
Lock and Key. Like, I have read a comic book like that. It was like a Cthulhian one.
Yeah.
I don't think I've heard that one, so I will do so tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, I should probably put on a weapon. I think that would be a good idea.
That'd be a good idea.
Switch up to domination for this one.
Sure, if you like, it's ridiculously easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's from the same album as Time Stand Still.
Commander, you're headed back into the past.
Stand
I'll be right there.
I like Ridlock's voice. I like Steve Blue, but every time Ridlock talks, he does this little sigh at the end, like, "Commander, heard you're heading back to the past. I'll be right there."
Yeah, that's what happened when you were hot.
He's in the middle of his.
You know, for the next great challenge, iframing the frickin' folder. Ah, no!
Or you could just, use a teleport skill.
Good luck, everybody else.
Oh God!
Good luck, everybody else.
It's like I go through it, but then I get clipped at the end of its hitbox.
I
Cassie,
can't do
how do
that
you
just not
pronounce
immediately
Rex?
this challenge.
You know what? I'm gonna try this. If it comes around.
I would pronounce his name Regis.
Nope, I guess not.
Yes. Thank you.
Reggie.
Watch yourself out there, Commander.
That's
How
like
did
Reggie
Kara
would
see
be.
it?
Regus. Everything but.
Love
I mean,
that
I
kid.
mean, the word regal, like, it was pronounced that way, so I could see how a person would pronounce it. That said, Regis, like, I think Regis Philbin, so.
That's what I was about to say.
Speaking of Regis Philbin,
Rest in peace.
I actually went back and I've been doing Escalonian Catacombs. Ridlock's voice, like, earlier on, Steve Blue, he didn't.
You heard it too, Crane.
He had different delivery. He didn't sigh as much as he was actually kind of, like, cleaner. I don't know how to describe it. Like, he
Well, I'm
wasn't.
pretty sure the sigh is just like they just add that on.
Like, he didn't sound as out of
It's
breath.
No, it's
or like he was bored with the role. I don't know how to. Not bored, but.
It's not that. It's exactly what Rexa just mentioned. With the Char NPCs, they add a little reverb to make it sound like every time they talk, they grab. That's what the sigh is that you hear with Steve Bloom's delivery.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's less of that early on, though. It's kind of weird going back and listening to it.
Crystal, you can
I
click
can't
the teleport thing to get here.
Oh, yeah, that exists.
I can't wait for this thing to like get out of the ice and have like Bayonetta legs.
Chicken legs.
No, dude, like, Bayonetta legs. Like, oh my god, like
like
fucking.
Skip leg day.
No, like super toned lady legs.
Oh.
I think I've
And your party is just gonna be like, oh, it got a pair of legs.
Oh yeah.
It got the crown from Deltarune.
So what does X do now? I heal people?
Yeah, it's like a periodic heal of some sort every 15
Yeah,
seconds.
does that work? It's like a dedicated killer stack. Has anybody tried that yet?
It works in World of World. It's not for PvE.
Yeah.
Yeah, give it a few more patches.
I'm sure they'll introduce some weird trait change somewhere in a totally unrelated spot that turns into like the best expected.
What? Are you Base Guardian on Viper? I guess you could be a Burn Guardian.
Yeah, sorry. I am in Vipers, but I do not have much defenses. I have like half a fireman trait.
It's okay. Echo has Berserk.
Yeah, it is true. I am Viper's here with a greatsword. It's all for looks. This is an RP character. I care very little about how much damage I'm doing because I'm fucking sick.
That being said, I'm second on DPS.
I am relishing the opportunity to finally go back to the Drakkar. It's gonna be fun.
Drakkar!
Cars, look out. I guess good luck in here getting a fucking whatchamacallit. Shoulder pad.
There.
Sounds like that worked out okay.
Did I? Oh, whoa,
But no
whoa.
change in the storm.
Did you get it?
Someone's responsible. It wasn't that thing.
Oh,
Get on
I got
that.
that.
Congrats.
I'll send
nice.
scouts later.
It's like
Congrats.
worth 40 gold, I think.
Albie!
Have you got the
Al
shoulder?
did it!
Yay!
17 gold. Okay.
Congrats, Albie.
That's a letdown.
Wait, 17 gold?
It's
It's because you can buy it from the regular merchant here.
Yeah, you just
What
get
drop,
it.
it drops from all the metas, too.
wow. I want the
Last week it was 40.
smoke shaman. I want the smoke shaman thing.
Tonic.
Down. Yeah.
I want
Thanks,
the band
honey.
shirt. I only
We
just now
finish
learned
each
that
other's.
doesn't need exist.
Sandwiches.
Sandwiches.
Oh, that was exactly what I was gonna say. Yeah. I guess y'all are my soulmates. Yeah.
God, apparently people didn't like Frozen. Like it gets like a bad rap these days. I don't get it. Frozen.
I think it was
I
It's
think
called
backlash.
it's called overplay.
Hype
It's
backlash.
the
There's a reason it's overplayed. It's because it's good.
I know, but it's like Titanic wasn't necessarily a bad movie, but everything about it was overplayed to the point of like everybody hated it.
Wait, hold
Yeah,
on.
you know,
People think Titanic
It gets
is
more
bad movie too?
exposure.
Yeah,
You know, more
Titanic
people
was
start to
great!
see it,
What the
people start to
fuck?
that's like
point
I
out the
said.
flaws and poke holes in it.
It's like there isn't ever going to be a perfect movie. There isn't even going to be like an incredibly dramatically good movie that another person isn't going to have problems with. Everything has flaws.
Counterpoint.
It's just that when you have everybody examining something underneath a magnifying glass because they've seen it 10 trillion times, then the things that are bad about certain things are going to be magnified as a result.
There are people who don't like the Lion King.
Counterpoint, Sharky. Crow is a perfect movie.
The Crow. Oh my gosh. That
That's
movie.
my favorite of the MST3K characters.
For coming, Rex.
Thanks for coming, Rex.
Thanks for inviting me.
You know, I've seen every episode of MST3K. I'm kind of, now that I think about it, I'm impressed they didn't make that joke, considering, yeah, that show with the crow kind of around at the same time.
Yeah, I can get from home anything. Sure.
Because like Brandon Lee died with a low blow.
I've never actually seen a Hitchcock movie. Here, some of them have still held up very well.
Yeah, I mean, just about any of the ones that you watch are probably going to be a good watch.
I've been immolated.
Alright, so I think I'll be off to bed and finish off this week as strong as I can.
Good luck,
Sounds like a
man.
plan.
Weekend's right around the corner.
Yeah, so now that it's nice and cool in the mornings and whatnot, it's making sleeping in like so tempting.
Mm-hmm. Are you like me in that you want to be like super warm and toasty below the neck, and then like freezing cold above?
Yeah, basically.
It's the best.
I have the nice like heavy blankets. I forget what they're called. Like what's it?
Bears.
Quilt.
Heavy blankets, bears.
You're a bear now. That's how you become a bear.
Bear quilt.
Well,
You just
I mean,
put a bear on top of you.
Put a bear on it.
Yeah, just 900 pounds of fat, blubber,
tasty.
fur, teeth, claws.
Okay.
Don't judge him. He's on a diet. He's trying to get that down.
it's just funny how you mentioned being a bear and all.
I think about that fairly constantly for some reason.
But, I mean, have you gone to San Francisco?
Actually, seriously, yes. It's great.
Yeah, there are bears there.
Hey, Kazakh,
Too far.
what do you think about Volibear?
I am so excited for his, but I'm also very concerned because it basically means we're gonna have to start playing that fucking game again.
Well,
That's how I feel too.
How about this? Don't play it, but also do.
Not an option.
But
So
also,
I must be
hard.
there.
I mean, you do that, but don't like do the things that are going to make you hate it.
It's okay. Honestly, I'll be chill. It is honestly more a matter of time. I just don't have, like, all I want to do is play Guild Wars these days.
There's Anchor.
Yep, that's a fucking mood.
That's a good problem to have.
It's a
Yeah,
happy
that is true. That is true.
We.
But yeah, I'm lame.
Yeah, Marjorie's cool. No one cares.
Yes, I've heard this word before.
All right, good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good
Good night, Ryder. Take care.
Dragon.
Yeah, I'm gonna be heading off as well. Thanks for the raid, and sorry about constantly getting hit by those big circles on the anomaly platforms. I could swear I'm outside of them every time, but I'm like at the very, very, very edge of them.
That's okay.
That's okay, you get it next time.
Experience. Like, exactly. It takes time. We were all messing up mechanics, but they consistently got better throughout the night, and that's what's really important.
It's true.
Yeah, I just figure out like doing the uppies. My main thing is just doing early. Because sometimes those tornadoes don't seem to hit, but I just run as fast as I can.
That's the wrong one.
Even if DPS is a bit low still.
There we go.
Just, a little bit is fine. And again, it prevents you going down, because it's like, if you have to sacrifice a teensy-weensy little to not go down and cause, like, 7 seconds of lost DPS, it's worth it.
Yep.
Yeah, kind of gets lost on a lot of people nowadays because everybody takes quantifying snow crows as the gospel, but the most important thing in a raid is just knowing the mechanics and knowing how to survive fighting DPS is second.
But my deeps.
But I don't think
Well, I mean,
Snow
that
Crows-
fight, rage timer, you want DPS obviously, but for the most
But-
part.
Well, the thing about raids is that almost all damage is predictable, and so it makes sense. Like the Snow Crows thing of do as much DPS.
Yeah, I also disagree.
Non-optimizing, non-speedrun kind of stuff.
Even casually.
Even then,
My female thief.
the more you raid, the more
my
you get 1%
human female
wipes.
thief meta deep. So.
Make you
Okay,
rethink
take this
that.
into perspective. Karu was with a group for 2 years. They never got past Bellegarde.
I've been in a group like that.
Yeah,
But
It took us
they
like
were
2 to 3
doing,
months. I mean.
they were doing great mechanics. They just didn't have the damage.
For VG? I guess would these be back in like when it first came out? They must be.
No.
This
was he raided with him like a year ago. Like
Still stands up as kind of a motherfucker. So I can see.
He's just kind of a weird first fight. Like he's like they came out like swing.
That
They're
was
like, this
that,
motherfucker's gonna be tough.
that was absolutely intentional. That was the entire point. Was that they were going to start off with something strong to get people into the idea of how to do raids.
Which, yeah, I guess
Hell yeah, gold medal.
They
Because
have to break off from dungeon mentality.
Whoa, okay, hit a
it's
branch on
actually
the
one of
way
those
up.
situations where they actually were initially planning for it to be a much easier fight, and it wound up being, from their initial testing, incredibly undertuned. So they had to change the fight's mechanics dramatically. Originally, there was not going to be secret orbs, for instance.
I think looking back, I think that was the right.
Yes,
Yeah,
definitely.
it took a while. It was tough. It took a few months, but man, it feels so good to get him on that first time. Oh my god.
Going back to the doing DPS on top of doing mechanics.
I'm gonna end the stream now. Hope you
read in a
enjoyed that and
Final
me doing my
Fantasy
crossbar
forum, I
today.
think, that it's like, alright, you survive a mechanic, you don't waste time of the healers,